To share a configuration with a colleague in eConfig Cloud, you go to the repository and you select the configuration you want to share, and over on the right you see these three ellipses. I select on that and I see the share action, so I can pick that. Now you need to enter the IBM IDs for the people that you want to share this with. So let me pick one of my colleagues. And you can pick the role they want. As a collaborator, they can edit the configuration and they can make a copy, but they can't do anything else. If you add them as an owner, they can do both of those things, but they can also delete the configuration or move the configuration. So they have all the same rights as you as an owner, and they become a co-owner. Well, I'll just add Ed as a collaborator. If I wanted to add more people, I would just put a comment and add more email addresses for this, but now I could click OK. Now when it's doing this, it's updating the repository to indicate that Ed is now a collaborator on this configuration, and you can see I get my message that I'm notified. Now you know that there is a collaborator with this icon right here, this link. This is I've shared this configuration. When I click on that, I'm going to get a list that shows who the owner is of that, which is me and other designated owners, and that Ed is a collaborator. So this is how I know who I may have shared with at any point in time. If I want to later change that, maybe I want to make Ed an owner, I can come back and pick this again and open up my list and say Manage Collaborators in the menu. And now I'm going to have an opportunity to go in and change the roles. I can remove people with this method, or I can change roles. So now let's say that I want to change Ed from being a collaborator to an owner, and then maybe I want to add another collaborator. Say I would sort Erica Wilson, who is another colleague, and I'm going to add Erica as a collaborator. So now I'm going to say OK to both of those, and this is now updating this, and click OK to now update my collaborators on my configuration file. And again, when I come back to this link, I should now be able to see who my new owners are and who my collaborators are. Now you can see Ed as a co-owner with me and Erica as a collaborator.